Job 31. I have made a covenant with my eyes. How then could I gaze at a maiden? For what is the portion of Eloah from above, and the inheritance of the Almighty from on high? Is it not calamity to the perverse, and strangeness to the workers of wickedness? Does he not see my ways, and number all my steps? If I have walked with falsehood, or if my foot has hurried to deceit, let him weigh me in a right scale, and let Eloah know my integrity. If my step does not turn from the way, or my heart has gone after my eyes, or if any spot has clung to my hands, let me sow and another eat, and let my harvest be rooted out. If my heart has been enticed by a woman, or if I have lurked at my neighbor's door, let my wife grind for another, and let others bow down over her. For that would be a wicked scheme, and a punishable crookedness. For that would be a fire that burns to destruction, and take root among all my increase. If I have refused the plea of my male servant or my female servant when they complained against me, then what should I do when El rises up? And when he punishes, what should I answer him? Did not he who made me in the womb make him? And did not one fashion us in the womb? If I have withheld the poor from pleasure, or caused the widow's eyes to fail, or eaten my piece of bread by myself, and the fatherless did not eat of it, but from my youth he grew up with me as with a father, and from my mother's womb I guided her. If I have seen anyone perish for lack of garments, or a poor one without covering, if his loins have not blessed me, and he warmed himself with the fleece of my sheep, if I have raised my hand against the fatherless, when I saw I had help in the gate, let my arm fall from my shoulder, and let my arm be broken from the bone. For I am in dread of destruction from El, and from his excellence I could not escape. If I have put my trust in gold, or called fine gold my refuge, if I have rejoiced because my wealth was great, and because my hand had gained much, if I had looked at the sun when it shines, or the moon moving in brightness, so that my heart has been secretly enticed, and my mouth has kissed my hand, that too is a punishable crookedness, for I would have denied El above. If I have rejoiced when he who hated me was ruined, or lifted myself up when evil found him, also I have not allowed my mouth to sin by asking for a curse on his life. If the men of my tent did not say, "Who is there that has not been satisfied with his meat?" The stranger did not have to spend the night in the street, for I have opened my doors to the way. If I have covered my transgression like Adam, by hiding my crookedness in my bosom, then let me fear the great crowd, and dread the scorn of clans. Then I would be silent, and go out of the door. Who would give me a hearing? See, my signature. Let the Almighty answer me, and let my accuser write a bill. Would I not take it up on my shoulder, bind it on me for a crown? I would declare to him the number of my steps. I would approach him like a prince. If my land cries out against me, or its furrows weep together, if I have eaten its fruit without payment, or caused its owners to die, let thistles grow instead of wheat, and useless weed instead of barley. The words of Job are ended.